as much as you're an individual, you're one small aspect of this big network, it doesn't mean that you're any less valuable. You understand? Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Aaron Ballantyne, and you're watching Life According to Aaron. Now, today's video, we're going to be talking about our place in the world. Alright? It's going to be a bit more reflective than my usual videos, and it also expounds on topics that are explored in my book, The Pursuit of Life. If you haven't, you can get your copy using the link in the description. Alright? The other day, I was in Halfway Tree, right? Kingston, Jamaica, Halfway Tree, where the transport center is. So it's the square near the transport center. And I was running some errands, and I had just stopped, and I said I wanted to look around, right? Just to observe the things that were happening around me. There was so much activity, so much hustling and bustling, just people going about their business, walking up and down, selling, driving, traffic, everything. It was a mass of movement, essentially. And it caused me to think, because I was in a taxi at the time, how on a regular basis we're surrounded by so many different people, essentially so many different strangers who are on different walks of life. They're going about different business. As a matter, there's so many things that they're doing, so many different things that they're doing, and you have no idea. They're just going about their business, or they're people. They're represented by people, and it's so much activity, right? And it got me to thinking, have you ever thought about the people that you interact with? I don't mean you talk to, I just mean the people that you walk past on the street, the people that you buy food from, for example, the people that work at KFC or whatever, the people that you come in contact with, the people that the strangers that you sit in a taxi with when you're taking a taxi or you're on the bus. All of these, have you ever sat to think about all of it? The reason why I'm bringing it up is because it reminds us that there's a way bigger network out there of people going about their different lives, and we have no clue the intricacies of what's going on in their own individual lives. We're just a part of it as an individual in this mass of movement, and it's humbling to think about sometimes, because it reminds you that as much as you're an individual, you're one small aspect of this big network. It doesn't mean that you're any less valuable. You understand? Because as much as you might consider yourself as one very small, very insignificant part of this whole network, you are a very important part of this network, because it is these different individuals, yourself included, myself included, that help make up this big tapestry of society, this big tapestry of our community and society and who we are. We all make it up. So when you're in the midst of that activity, when you're looking around and you're taking note of people going from point A to point B and going about their business, and you find yourself among strangers, in any case, in any setting, think about your place within all of that, because you as an individual, right, are important even in the midst of all of that. Your individuality should not be diminished. As a matter of fact, it should shine, it should shine more, because you as an individual have something, even within that sea of people, you have something that the rest of them don't have. They are not you. They don't have your experiences. They don't have your desires. They don't have your passions. They don't have the history, how you're brought up, the experiences, the environment. They have none of that. They are not you. And the very fact that they don't have that means that you should be reminded that even when you're among a mass of people, you, as well as every single other individual, are important, because you all, as individuals, as unique people, contribute to a bigger narrative. You contribute to a bigger network. You, as an individual, belong to something so much bigger, right? And I know I mentioned Halfway Tree, and you're probably thinking about a small, localized area, like a community, or a town, or a city, or even a country. Now think about it in the context of the world. You in your country, it could be Jamaica, it could be wherever you are, but you in your country as an individual, as a small person, one dege person in your country are necessary for the network that is considered the world. So the entire world, all of that activity, think about what's going on in the different countries all over the place and all of the activity. You are still among all of the activity that contributes to the world's progress. Even in your own country, you might be on a hillside, some far place away, you don't want nobody talk to, or you don't want nobody talk to you. They're on a hillside somewhere, in a one back bush place or some country place, far away from everybody. You still are part of a global network, and that is what makes you unique. That is what makes you special. So I said that to say, because I was in a reflective mood and I wanted to share. I would love to hear your guys' comments on this, especially if it is that you feel that your place in the world isn't important or it isn't necessary, because I'm reassuring you that it is. But I'm genuinely curious as to what your thoughts on this are, because it made me think, and as much as it's included in the pursuit of life when I wrote it, I'm looking at it from different angles, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts and your perspective on it. I believe that our individuality is necessary for the progress and the functionality of the network or the tapestry of people or society and our community. I believe it's necessary, and I believe that our individuality is what sets us apart as unique and as necessary for this to work and for it to be possible. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts. I want you to share your thoughts in the comments and let me know how you feel about your own individuality and your place in the world. Alright? So that's it for this video, guys. I really hope that you liked it. If you did, be sure to leave a like. If it is that you want to share these thoughts or you want to hear somebody else's thoughts on this topic, be sure to share it with them as well, And as always, if it is that you want to be up to date as soon as videos like this drop, be sure to subscribe to the channel as well, alright? I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.